Hi everybody, my name is Jolynn and I am the owner and an instructor at Namaste Yoga in Northfield Center. We're giving you guys some awesome virtual content so you can practice yoga at home when you have virtual learning days. So for people who are option 2 and are all at home, this is a great way to get a little physical activity in. And for people who are hybrid right now, at least for now, you've got some days at home that you can use this as well. I have helpers today. I'm going to have them introduce themselves. They're far more interesting than I am, so I'll be off camera and let them demonstrate the poses for you. Today we're talking about being a day maker and a world changer. And this is a fun theme from Kid President. So some of you might have heard of Kid President, and this is one of his great themes. And I'll have a question for them in a minute, but I'll let them introduce themselves first. Do you want to start this time? And you can tell me just your name and your grade.
All right. My name is Rebecca. I'm in 5th grade.
Becca in 5th grade.
My name is Cammy and I'm in 4th grade.
Cammy in 4th grade.
Hello, my name is Carly and I am in 4th grade.
Carly in 4th grade.
My name is Kendall and I'm in 4th grade.
Awesome. Kendall in 4th grade.
My name is Jane and I'm in 4th grade.
Jane is also in 4th grade.
My name is Eva and I'm in 4th grade.
And Ava's in 4th grade. Awesome. So we talked a little bit about what it means to be a day maker and a world changer. So if you guys could each share one little thing that you can do to make somebody's day better, that would be awesome. So whoever wants to start. Cammy, what's something that you can do to make somebody's day better?
You can smile.
You can smile. What else?
You can give them a compliment.
You can give them a compliment. Ava?
You can say hi to somebody.
You can say hi.
If they drop something, you could help them pick it up.
Yep, for sure.
You can introduce yourself.
You can introduce yourself, absolutely. And how about Becca? I know, everybody had good ones, right? So these are all great ideas. I know, Cammy switched it up on us. So you can smile at them, you can help them, you can introduce yourself, you can compliment them, you can just be kind, right? So these are all great little ways to change somebody's day. And when we start practicing the little things, it can become a big thing, right? So all these little things will help us change the world. Do we want to be world changers? Yeah, that's pretty awesome, right? And all these little things that we can do can help us become not only day makers, but world changers. So today in our practice, we're going to do little things and big things. So we'll do the same pose in a little way, and then we'll do it in a big way. So we'll be a day maker and a world changer even in our practice today. So sit yourself back on the wall. Wiggle yourself all the way back to the wall and sit your spine up on the wall. And we're going to make this okay mudra. So everything is okay. So everybody make the okay sign with your hands. Sit with your legs crossed and sit up nice and tall. And then put your okay hands right on your knees. Close your eyes and start to breathe. And I want you to imagine, just in your mind, that you've done something super sweet for somebody to make their day. And think about how that makes you feel and how that probably makes them feel. And then slowly begin to blink your eyes open. How are you guys doing? Okay? Okay. All right. Everybody come into a table pose. So we're going to do kitten pose and cat pose. So we're going to do little poses and then we're going to do big poses of the same pose, okay? So I want you to make a tiny little arch in your back like you're the teeny tiniest kitten and a teeny tiny meow to go with it. Meow. And then come back to a straight spine. Do that again. Teeny tiny kitten. And come back to a straight spine. Now make a great big cat pose. Curl your spine. Now I want to hear a big meow. There you go. And then come back to straight spine and do that again. Big meow. Curl your spine. Nice job. All right, now we're going to go the other way. So a baby cow is called a calf, right? So I want you to drop your belly a little bit and lift your heart and give me a tiny little moo. Moo. And then come back to a straight spine. Drop your belly, lift your heart a little bit. Give me a little moo. Moo. Nice job. And then come back to straight spine again. Now take a big cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your head and tail, and a big moo. Moo. And then bring yourself back to a straight spine. One more time, big cow pose. Moo. Nice job. All right, walk your hands forward, but kind of keep your hips where they are. You're taking puppy pose. So not a big downward facing dog, just a little puppy. So walk your hands forward. You know how your puppy stretches in the morning when it wakes up? And it takes a nice long yawning stretch. This is what my Penny does in the morning. She stretches super long. That's our puppy. Now lift your knees and your hips and take a full dog pose. And maybe give me a whoop. Awesome. Now bring yourself all the way down onto your belly. And we're going to do a cobra pose. So bring your hands under your chest. Spread your fingers wide. And we'll lift our heart up. So we'll put your toenails on the floor. Toenails on the floor. Hands under your chest. Elbows in and up. Press down and lift your chest. Nice job. So just a little one. Keep your hips on the floor. Hips are still on the floor. Take a breath in here and let's do a snake breath down. Let's do that one more time. Press down, elbows in, and lift up. Inhale. Hips it down. Nice job. Okay, so that was our little cobra pose. Now we're going to take a bigger one. So I want you to move your hands back. One hand print. Now this time, instead of keeping our hips on the floor, we're going to lift them for upward facing dog. So push down and lift your hips up. Nice. So this is a much bigger back bend. Keep your heart soft. Your core strong. Engage your core. Now we're going to kiss it down again. Fold your hands together, make a pillow, and bend your knees and wiggle your feet from side to side. Nice job. All right, now we're going to take a couple of tiptoe poses. We're going to take a tiny tiptoe pose, make ourselves into a little squat, and then we're going to do a garland pose and move a little bit, take a bigger squat. So a little tiptoe squat and then a bigger squat. So begin to bring your hands up, and we're going to hop our feet and bring our big toes together. So your heels are away from the floor, and make yourself into a tiny tiptoe squat. Maybe you can bring your hands around your knees and balance. Can you balance right there? Yeah, you can use your fingertips if you need them, okay? Or maybe just use one and play a little bit here, right? Yeah, and that stretches out your feet too. It should feel pretty good on your feet. All right, now we're going to take this into a bigger squat, and we're going to move a little bit, and we're going to hop like a frog. So I want you to make your feet wider and turn your toes out. Bring your heels down this time. Take a breath in here. Bring your heels down, Carly. Make your feet a little wider. Yeah, get your booty a little lower. Nice job. Slowly reach up, and we're going to come off and up off of our heels. Reach all the way up. And now this time we're going to hop. So come down. Big leap up like a frog. And come back down. Do that 2 more times. Up and down and up. Come back to your squat and then come back into your tiptoes. So take that tiny little squat and curl in. So we have our little, we have our big, and we have our frog. Nice job. And then come down and sit on your booty. All right. So now we're going to come into a butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet together and just bounce your knees a little bit and roll around from side to side. So feel those 2 bones in your butt called your sitting bones. So you can kind of feel those when you rock and roll. So sit up nice and tall and butterfly your knees a little bit. And now we're going to add the wings, and then we'll take it into a caterpillar pose. So butterfly is really the biggest expression of a caterpillar, right? So we're doing the big pose first. So begin to flow your wings up and float your wings down. Touch your feet and float your wings up and And float your wings down. You can bounce your knees or keep them still. It doesn't matter. Inhale, float your wings up. And exhale, float your wings down. One more time. Inhale, float your wings up. And exhale, float your wings down. Bring your knees together. And we're coming back onto our bellies. And we'll take this a little lower for a caterpillar pose. So bring your hands next to your hips, palms down. And just rock and roll your hips a little bit from side to side. And begin to press down into your hands and lift your head up like you're a teeny tiny caterpillar. And then peek your caterpillar head over one shoulder, look back. And then peek your head over your other caterpillar shoulder, even though caterpillar shoulders don't have shoulders, right? And then bring it back to center, bring it back down, and find your little caterpillar wiggle again. Tap your fingers, wiggle your hips. And we'll do that one more time. Push into your hands, peek in one direction, and take it back down and peek in the other direction. And bring it back to center. We're hopping right back up into that butterfly pose. So curl your toes, lift yourself up, and we'll hop around to sit down again. Bring your feet together and find that butterfly one more time. And you can rock around again. And then flap your wings, coming into that beautiful butterfly that you are. So again, finding that little shape and then the bigger shape. And wiggle your fingers down. Nice job. Draw your knees together and roll down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And just rock and roll a little bit from side to side here. Make yourself into a teeny tiny ball, and now make yourself super long and straight. So lengthen your legs forward and push your hands into the wall behind you, or just lengthen your hands to the wall behind you. Yeah. Imagine that you're stretching your body super long. So Carly and Kendall, lengthen your legs long. Stretch your legs out. Yeah, there you go. And then push and stretch. And then curl yourself into a little shape again, teeny tiny ball. Nice job. And then one more time, make yourself super duper long. Push into the wall and lengthen your legs forward. Beautiful. And then bring your hands to your belly and let your legs kind of relax. And maybe shimmy your hips a little bit, wiggle, and then relax right here. Let your hands rest on your belly and feel your breath move in and out. Let your breath come in and your breath go out. And imagine that your belly is like a balloon. And if you take in a little bit of air, your balloon gets a little bit big. And if you take in a lot of air, your balloon gets really big. And then let all of that air go. And we'll do that 2 more times. Nice deep breath in. And a full breath out. And one more time, a deep breath in. And a full breath out. And last time, deep breath in. And a full breath out. Curl yourself into a teeny tiny ball. And rock and roll yourself up to sit. Come all the way up to sit. Sit up nice and tall. Nice. And we're going to sing a song today. Is that okay? So some of you probably know the song and some of you might not. And it goes like this. And you can repeat after me, okay? The light in me sees the light in you. The light in me sees the light in you. You bow to me and I bow to you. You bow to me and I bow to you. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Namaste Becca, namaste Cami, namaste Carly, namaste Kendall, namaste Jane, namaste Ava. Namaste literally means the light within me honors the light within you. What does that mean? What does that mean, right? It means that I've got a light in me. I've got all these awesome gifts to offer the world, being a Daymaker and a world changer, and you guys do too, right? You have all these awesome gifts, like a smile, a kind word, saying hello, like helping somebody. These are all awesome qualities. You guys all have your own light. So that's what it means. The light in me honors your light too. And that's all that Namaste means, right? It also means hello and goodbye in India, just like aloha means hello and goodbye in Hawaii, right? Yeah, it's true. So namaste, namaste to all of our friends at home, and thank you to my helpers today. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you enjoyed our Daymaker World Changer Big and Little practice, and we hope that you do it at home. Namaste.